Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today is new bike day and I'm not talking about this. So Katie and myself are in Fulham in London today, and a few weeks ago I tested the Royal Enfield Bear 650, and today I picked up a brand new Royal Enfield 650 in the black and gold. Sorry, Katie was just doing a pan. I'm still in the middle of presenting anyway. Can't buy the help these days. Yeah, so this is my brand new Royal Enfield Bear 650. 0 miles on the clock. We've literally just driven it down the road from Urban Rider. By the way, before we even get started, shout out to Urban Rider. Max and Mario at Urban Rider, just absolute legends. Super helpful, super friendly guys, and they helped me order this. Paid for half the bike up front, and then I got the rest of the bike on finance, like a hire purchase. So I think I paid like 3,000 deposit, and it works out at like £96 over the course of 3 years, like a hire purchase. So just really helps like spread the payment, makes it way more affordable than dropping like £6,500 in just one hit. Where to even start on this bike? Why did I get this bike? Anybody watching the channel knows that I had the KTM 890 Adventure before this. Moving to central London, it just makes perfect sense to have, you know, a bit more of a curb appeal, a bit of a better looking bike, and something that just gives you that sort of grin factor. Right, so a couple of bits why I absolutely love this bike. First of all, just for styling of the bike, I think the styling's absolutely stunning. They've got a bunch of different colour schemes. I went not for the safest option, but I kind of just went for the option that sort of best suits me. I'm 6'2", and I think that's a really good size for me. Most of these bikes that I sit on at 6'2", 6'3", I'm kind of a bit like knees high, like I just feel like I'm sat on a little bit of a youth bike rather than a full-size bike, which is why I went down the adventure bike route. But this is such a nice bike. I can still flat foot, but in a nice way. It's not, you know, bent knees and I'm sort of low down on the ground. So for an Indian bike, it's actually scale-wise, it's pretty big. Anyone sort of 5'10", 5'9" and below is probably going to quite struggle on this. The seat itself, super comfy. It's a nice wide seat as well, which probably makes it a little bit of a higher up bike when you're sat on it. I quite like my retro dials, but I actually really like this. It's got loads of functionality. You can put Google Maps on it. I've not actually set the map function up yet or synced my phone to it, but Royal Enfield have their own app. And like I say, you can just put your navigation on straight onto that screen. And instead of having a quad lock or something mounted to your bike, where phone snatches in London and things like that, I can just have my phone in my pocket, look at my maps, and then go wherever I need to go. I can also got all the controls as well to change music, and it pairs with the Cardo system in your helmet as well. So I really like that feature. The only thing I'm going to have to do for you guys though is, I've seen loads of people riding these and the screen's flickering when you record it, and it looks like you're just going to stroke out watching the video. So like, I'm going to have to find a way for that not to flicker with the camera. So if it's flickering for this video, apologies. I'll try and fix it on the next one. Right, super, just parked up in the underground car park, and I have to show you in another video guys, but I have to show you the treasure trove in here, the cars and the motorbikes in here. Oh my god, never seen anything like it. You've got like Astons, Ferraris, Rolls Royces, Bentleys, like every other car, so we'll have to do a little garage tour. But even just my residence here, got a nice Harley Davidson, Triumph Scrambler, been customised, Thruxton. I like the Triumphs here, don't they? that beautiful bike, whoever owns that. And then the Trident as well, which is a nice bike. And then you get designated spaces, and they put ground anchors down here. There's cameras everywhere in here, and it's, like I say, it's not open to the general public, it's residents, so you've got to have a residence pass to get in. So I think the bike will be perfectly safe here. Right, so parts and accessories for the Bear 650. I ordered the Bear about 3 weeks ago, and since then I've been hacking away on my computer every night trying to find affordable but cool mods for the Bear 650. With any bike, you just want to put your stamp on it, don't you? I've done something a little bit different this time, and I went on AliExpress because I noticed that a lot of the parts on AliExpress are the same bits of kit that Motone and Tech Bike Parts are selling for 5 times the price that they are on AliExpress. So let me just talk you through a couple of little bits. First of all, I'm just going to show you what actually comes with the Bear 650 when you buy it brand new. So you get this lovely gift box, and it's got various bits and bobs, and I always like this stuff. When you order something new, you get like little bits. So it's got a Royal Enfield Riders Club patch that you can iron on. It's got a lapel pin, neck scarf, which is quite nice. A nice Royal Enfield mug there as well, which will get a lot of use. So those are the bits that came with it. You've also got your Royal Enfield owner's manual here. So bits I've actually bought for the bike. First of all, let's start off with this. That's a genuine Royal Enfield bit. If you buy it in a Royal Enfield dealer, it's 40 quid, 35 quid. Get on AliExpress, genuine part, £10. I've had these ones before, they were on my Bonneville, and I bought these from Tech Bike Parts for about 45 quid. Exactly the same part, except without the branding here from Tech Bike Parts. Black clutch and brake lever, and fully adjustable, 12 quid for the pair. Mint. I've got a pair of bar end mirrors. So again, super happy with those. I think these are 12 quid again. Royal Enfield ones, £140. Pick your poison. Now, when you take off the Mickey Mouse handlebar mounts, you want some little blanking screws. And again, like I think these were like 90p blanking screws for it. So, that being said, bored you to death with my bits. Let's go and fit them. I've been in your waters. Okay, so I'm going out on my first ever ride, proper ride that is, other than from a dealership, with the Royal Enfield Bear 650, and just want to have a quick chat. So, bar end mirrors installed, mirror blanks installed, aftermarket clutch and brake levers installed, and Insta360 camera mount installed as well. And I just want to walk through some of my security bits. So first thing I have, Light Lock X3 Baranium U-lock. That bad boy is pretty much angle grinder proof unless you've got about 5 discs with you. We have an Oxford chain for good measure, and finally we have an Oxford Screamer 7 as well. So when I'm out and about in town, I'm not stopping and parking today, so I won't take any of the stuff with me, but I will usually take the Oxford Screamer and the Light Lock X3. Right, so let's get a rocking and a rolling. Again, first ever ride I've done, so I'm a little bit excited, a little bit nervous getting on a bike. Sounds a bit stupid. Right, listen to this beautiful exhaust. Ooh. There we go. Also guys, some of the cars, Mansouri Bentley, Lotus. Actually, let me show you this before I come around. This garage is just ridiculous. You've got Porsche, God knows what that is. It looks like a Ford GT, Rolls Royce, Bentley, G-Wagon, Ferrari, not sure what that other one is. Okay, we're out of here. Classic Mercedes. Woohoo! Lovely. Yeah, without... Oh, go on. That'll do. Take that. Oh, that sound in the indoor car park. What an absolute beaut that is. And look at the day, guys, that we're having in London. Absolutely stunning. Almost got wiped up already, as every day in London. And again. Brand new Royal Enfield. Got to be careful not to go over 4,500 revs. I am still running this engine in, I believe, for 300 miles. Then I got to do an oil change, and then I'm good for, I think, another 1,000, 1,500, something like that. I've never had a new motorbike before, so the idea and the concept of running an engine in is quite alien to me. Might have a little pot through Chelsea whilst we're here. See if we can get down King's Road. So, big fan of the pad. I think it gives it the cool factor. These are what I had on the Triumph. I like those. I like that they're a little bit smaller. Just a bit easier to handle. The originals were these big silver bananas, and they just felt like I've got quite big hands, and I've really stretched my fingers out to reach them. The mirrors, yeah, they need to go the other side. And then, yeah, this is what I've always had, just to put a camera on it. Me being the prepared creature I am, forgot to bring my second camera today, so you're just gonna have to do helmet cam today rather than look at my ugly mug. Alright, so we're going to head down Sloane Square in Chelsea, go on the King's Road. Yeah, but a couple of bits I'm looking on the bike. So I'd like to add my own flavour in terms of paintwork and styling. I don't think personally Royal Enfield nailed any of the colour schemes on these new Bear 650s. It's a retro scrambler. I feel like all the paint jobs are a little bit modern for my liking. I would have liked to have seen something a little bit more retro. Not a big fan of these old school badges. Some might like so I would consider doing a spray job on the tank and the number plates on either side of the bike. Just something to do a little bit something custom. And again, if you're patient or you're just not in the market yet, I reckon you pick one of these up in about a year's time for £4,500. And when you consider that, I mean, wow, the value for money would just be astronomical. I am noticing as well, which is quite nice, because I didn't ever have it with my KTM. It's getting quite a lot of looks on the street. There's quite a lot of people looking out car windows, admiring the bike, having a little look. It's quite nice to have a bit of a sexy looking bike again. It's been a little while since I've had anything like that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to pull over in one of these side streets and try and set this Royal Enfield app up and show you if it's easy or an absolute nightmare to set up. So let me get in the left lane here, and the next left I'm just going to pull into, see how we get on. Again, guys, I hope I've managed to remove that flicker. If not, I will figure out how to do it for you guys, so apologies if the monitor's flickering at the moment. Right, so what you get is the Royal Enfield app, and let's try and connect to this bike. I got told if you hold right on that stick, it should give you a code of which you then can just, yeah, there you go. You just show it there, and it's blurred, it's just picked up straight away. And then you want it to join. Superb. So we're now connected. Says it on there, you're connected iPhone. Sync TripAdash. Okay. So if I put in a random address and then get directions, your route to the destination could not be calculated. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe it needs an update, guys.
A few inches later.
Come on, give me 1% at least. Don't turn off the vehicle. Updating 4 out of 5. Add some technology in the mix. Here we go. Software update. I'm on a motorbike. I don't want a software update. I'm getting my motorbike to get away from things like that. 91. Come on, lads. Come on, the boys. 97, 98, 99, 100%. Imagine if that was like stage 1 of 7. I'd be like, no! Right. What does that mean? Are we on? Are we off? Are we on? Are we off? Are we on? Are we off? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. What does this mean? God. Slightly panicked now, because my motorcycle screen won't turn on. Oh, thank God for that. Not joking, guys. A little bit of poolage was coming out when my screen was just non-responsive. Bet you it still doesn't work. Bet you. £1,000,000. I can start to see this being a little bit jarring. For some reason it never connects the first time round, but does the second. Okay. Let's just do the power station. Nope, not working still. Fabulous. Well, very glad I did all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, I will have to come back to this to try and show you the mappage. So until then, let's just keep riding. Off it goes. There is actually, I'm not going to do it now as I'm riding, but there's a button up on my index finger there, my right index finger. With one press of it, turns the ABS on and off. Haven't got to stop the bike, haven't got to restart the bike, all of that nonsense that you get with some of the other bikes, even some of the big boy adventure bikes. And yeah, I think that's quite a nice little feature. If you don't mind me saying, not that I think I will ever use it. Oh my God, don't kill me, don't kill me. Yeah, because really this is a road bike, regardless of what anyone says. Being a little bit cheeky there, pushing him. What a stupendous day. What a lovely day we're having. London in the spring. Everyone's out and about, enjoying oneself, getting all the pictures. This is Albert Bridge, and it's a beautiful bridge because at night all these lights illuminate the bridge, and it's just a very nice looking classic bridge, which I find very appeasing to one's eye. I don't know why I'm speaking like this on this video. It's probably because I'm stuck in traffic. Same as you're stuck in a car for ages in traffic and you start to lose your mind a little bit. Tell you what though, you see some characters in London. Oh, look at this geezer here, walking his little dog. Cool hat on. Style points. Guys and girls, if you ride with mirrors under your handlebars, how do you do it? Do you like lift your arm up like that and bend your head down? Like, how's it done? Or do you just not use mirrors? Is that potentially what you do? Because I'm struggling, because I've got scooters and bikes on my left and my right, and I'm not clocking them, because I'm basically got to take my eyes and my head completely away from what's in front of me to try and look in the mirror, which is not an ideal situation. Anyway, I've tried it. I'm not cool enough to have my mirrors under my arms. I'm gonna be a geek and have them above the handlebars. I tried, but I'm just not cool enough. Well, you see quite a lot in Westminster. We'll see all the news outlets here today, all camped up on the grass there, doing all their various news reporting about our lovely government, how wonderful they're doing. But we're not a political channel, so we won't go into any of that, guys. Let's keep it clean. But every time I come through here, it's just absolutely wonderful. The buildings around here, the architecture, Big Ben, the Abbey, Westminster Abbey on the left, Parliament here. It's a beautiful city, particularly in the summer or the spring. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Really appreciate it. Like and subscribe for plenty more London adventures to come. We're trying to get videos out for you guys each and every week from now on. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.